What a dramatic shot there that was. Well, goodness, we're getting all Scorsese on us over here in the studio. Nice to see everybody.
You're making me think of, we've got Scorsese movies, we've got A Bronx Tale coming up. Nick Fradiani's in the house. Welcome to Better Connecticut. I'm Kara Sundlin.
Scott Haney here. All right, so Halloween hasn't even happened yet. 64 days till Christmas, and guess what they found?
They found the Christmas tree in Rockefeller for Rockefeller Center. We know where it's coming from. Oh,
Christmas tree, you're coming from the village of Florida in Orange County, New York.
We had to Google that.
We had to Google it to make sure.
Is that really, obviously it's not coming from Florida, but...
It would be a palm tree if it were coming from Florida, but look at this beautiful tree. I don't know how you part with that, though, right? It changes the whole landscape of your yard, so you really got to give it up.
Norway spruce, and it's going to be cut down on... I guess it's going to be
November 7th.
It's going to be delivered, cut down on the 7th, and then
delivered on the 9th.
Yeah.
And it's getting, we're like 3 weeks out from that.
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy.
We're almost done with October.
You know, speaking of, the New Haven Christmas tree should be showing up pretty soon, because it takes them a good while to get that tree decorated. And 50,000 lights are going to be on the Rockefeller Christmas tree, LED lights, and it's going to be beautiful.
You'll probably be able to find it on your Google map.
I love driving down Fifth Avenue, and you just take your peek down Rockefeller Plaza, just take a look. All the angels are there, and then you see the tree. It's all beautiful.
Windows. It's great, and it's so nice that we live so close. You can go in and see it. The Google map will show you how to get there.
How?
And it'll also show you where all the police are, which is not sitting so well with law enforcement.
But now this has been a win with I use Waze.
I use Waze too. We're big Waze people.
Big Waze people. And it shows you the Waze, and it shows you all where the police are.
And it talks to you like Cookie Monster if you wanted to.
Exactly. Exactly.
But now, okay, so Google, which I didn't even realize, Google now owns Waze.
Right.
And so Google has, with its new map update, it's showing you where all the police are on your Google map. And police officers, the Law Enforcement Association has written back saying that this is dangerous, it's letting criminals know where they are, that could lead to acts of violence or terror, and it's also just not good to help people skirt the law. I mean, I don't know if they can roll back the clock on this, though.
Exactly. I don't know.
People had radar detectors way back when. The violence thing I get, if you're like, oh, you can look at this map and any minute see where a bunch of police are in the world we're living in, I could see why they feel threatened by that.
Absolutely. So it's something to take into consideration. Also, Facebook is taking steps to stop fake news and prevent election interference in 2020. First, Mark Zuckerberg said that they weren't really going to do too much, and now all of a sudden, 3 weeks later, he's saying that they are going to do some stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the original news, people were criticizing maybe it was going to be enough, but now Facebook and Instagram are saying that they're going to have this third-party fact checker, and it's going to. This is what happens. You know, when people on there and they're, this looks crazy, and it's, oh my gosh, I got to share it, and you find out later it wasn't true.
Right.
Well, now it's going to prominently label content that could be false, partly false, or misleading. So before you forward it, like a little stinger was going to come up, like, don't forward this, don't share this, it may be bad.
This story is partly false. Which part, we don't know.
What happened when we were kids? It was like, it's either true or not true.
Exactly. It was green and green. Right, Debbie, right? Green is the season, apparently. We're talking about green today. All right, we're talking about, is this fake news or not? Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen? How do you say her last name?
Bündchen?
Is that Bündchen?
Yeah,
well, they might be moving to Connecticut.
There was a rumor that they were, a couple months back, we saw a story that they might be eyeing a house in Greenwich. We don't know if this is true, but they're saying...
Could you imagine his commute, though? From Greenwich, he's got to go to, what, Framingham? Foxborough? Foxborough? That's a bit of a commute. Unless he's got an apartment up there, and
well, I'm sure he's got plenty of places to stay. I'm sure he
can stay at my house. I got 3 extra bedrooms. Help yourself.
So apparently Tom Brady himself is not commenting on his family's search for a new home, but they did put their big Brookline mansion on the market.
I love the controversy with him walking out of the strip mall, out of the massage parlor, but he says he did that 4 years ago. And now he's getting a lot of slack from it. He says he would never pick on Robert Kraft, and that's just the way it goes. But he's in this Comedy Central. I think it's Comedy Central. Anyway, you'll hear more about it, I'm sure, in the coming days. All right, Lori Loughlin's daughters.
Olivia Jade and Isabella Rose. They were both students at USC. They are not currently enrolled. The school.
How do we know?
The school's confirming.
Is this partly fake news?
The school is confirming the girls are no longer enrolled at the school. They won't say any more because of student privacy. All we know is they're not enrolled.
Did they get kicked out of their sorority? That's what I want to know.
Well, there was a rumor that she was, and then Kappa Kappa Gamma said she wasn't. So
then
either way,
one of the rumors is saying she wasn't even a member of their sorority.
She didn't finish the process to ever become a full member. So who knows? But they're not on. Can you be a member of a sorority if you're not on campus if you're not a student?
I don't know. I don't know how any. I never. We didn't have the Greek system at St. John's when I was growing up.
We're missing out.
I always wanted to be a sorority sister. Never happened.